Welcome. This is the Real-Time Storytime. I am Robert R. Ricks. I am an author, YouTube personality, and this is a interactive real-time story. The audience will come in shortly. Give this a few minutes here. That's important because this show is nothing without the audience. You see, the audience are going to provide to me keywords or phrases. I need roughly 10 of them, up to 14. And if I can get 10 into the story, then that is a win. If I'm not, well, then that's an epic fail. Thankfully, I've only had maybe a couple epic fails, but for the most part, I have always met the goal. Now, these keywords will be provided to me, and I'll have about 2.5 minutes to figure out what I'm going to do as far as the story. Then I rock it, and hopefully entertain you. Now, I will warn you, there is some language, usually, and sometimes the stories are pretty twisted, sometimes fun, but I always try to make it entertaining at the very least. If language is going to be a problem, you might not want to check this show out. Hang tight, grab a beverage of your choice, relax, and we will get this thing going soon. While you're waiting, if you want to figure out how you can support the channel, there's always a coffee page where you can feel free to buy me a cup of coffee. Or you can check out tacticalgeek.com where I have some swag up. As I mentioned earlier, I'm also an author. You can find my books on amazon.com. Just search for Robert R. Ricks. And I promise you, the stories are good.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Robert R. Ricks, and hopefully the audio on this is okay. Experimenting with some new stuff, some new music and whatnot, so bear with me. Anyway, this is Real-Time Storytime. It is Sunday, February 9th, 2020, and we already have one set of backwords. Let's see here. A head pounding like a jackhammer. Okay, so I have a couple of words that's already here. Backwoods had to come and go. It looks like Tenchi's gonna rock the same, so we've got a couple. So we'll go ahead and get we'll get some
Please submit your words now.
We'll get some keywords in here. And what we're going to do is, you know, the folks that are here, I'm going to say what's up to everybody right now. Let me get my viewfinder up here. Usually we got 6 viewers in here right now. We had Tenchi, we have Garen, Backwoods was here and gone, Paula, Vixen, hello Vixen, hope you're feeling better. Hope you're feeling well as well, Paula. Garen, I know your leg or something was hurt last week or week before last. There was something that happened to you. Hope you're feeling better. And then we've got the Yaka Yaka Low Twin. Choices I'm almost done with. It's taken me a while, but it's a little bit of a harder story to write since it's choose your own path type of thing. It's really kind of crazy. Alright, so Backwoods had Call Me Boo Boo Kitty Fuck. Boo Boo Kitty Fuck. And Tenchi was gonna say head pounding like a jackhammer. And then we had Aplex. What is Aplex? Please. Let's see here. Keywords. Chinchilla. Touchflight Angel. Body language. Never tickle a sleeping dragon. Boogaloo. Hedonistic. Hedonistic. Let's see. I need at least one more, and while you guys are giving me one more, I'm going to have to look up some of these just to make sure I'm not a retard on some of my definitions. So if you guys could throw out at least one more, if not two more, then that would be great. That would just be spectacular. Ah. Okay. Pursuit of pleasure. I thought that's what it was, but I want it to be self-indulgent. And Aplex. Because I wasn't sure what that was. Wookolar. Aplex. A moss bladder snail. A species of small air-breathing freshwater snail. Sometimes known as bladder snails. Oh no, that's not right. Aplex. To confuse or disorient. Ornate. Also worth exactly 28 points in Scrabble. Aplex. Aptitude. The intrinsic ability to use any app, regardless of platform or function. Can you show me how to use this banking app? I hear your aptitude. Aplex. Okay. Hey, what's up, Drop for Survival? What's up, Chris? How you doing, brother? Let's see here. Electrolytes. King Corn Puff. Oh, wifey's in here. Nice. Wookolar. Wookolar. All right, I think I had enough there. I think we're good, unless Chris wants to throw one in he wants to throw a keyword in, I'll add that in there. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is we're going to give myself a couple of minutes here to figure out some stuff. In exactly 2.5 minutes. This is a real-time story time, Chris. Basically, at this point, I got words. Call me boo-boo kitty fuck. Head pounding like a jackhammer. Aplex. Chinchilla. Touched by an angel. Body language. Never tickle a sleeping dragon. Boogaloo. Hedonistic. Electrolytes. And Wookolar. And out of those words, I have to make a story. And I think yeah, you've got about 50 seconds, Chris, to throw a word in there for me to add in here. All right. So, what we got. Oh, no, I didn't see that, Garen. That one didn't come through. But I did get that never tickle a sleeping dragon. All right, so what we have right now is call me boo boo kitty fuck, head pounding like a jackhammer, Aplex, Chinchilla, touched by an angel, body language, never tickle a sleeping dragon, Boogaloo, Hedonistic, Electrolytes, and Wookolar, and Cock-gobbler. Okie dokie. Cock-gobbler it is. Cock-gobbler. All right. So, you guys can see I wrote the notes down on the very bottom there. Not a lot of not a lot of ideas just yet. Something's gonna have to come to me because I is drawing a blank right now. I'm not quite sure. Okay, so you folks that are tuning into this on the podcast, there is no audible signs or anything that these keywords are being used. You're just going to have to remember these keywords, which again are call me boo boo kitty fuck, head pounding like a jackhammer, Aplex, Chinchilla, touched by an angel, body language, never tickle a sleeping dragon, Boogaloo, Hedonistic, Electrolytes, Wookolar, and Cock-gobbler. All right, so those are the words. That's what we're going to be working with. So let's go ahead now. You folks that are watching this on the YouTube, every time I use one of the keywords, I will try to remember to flash this symbol right, these words right here. Okay, so let me go ahead and take a drink. Okay. I think I got it. I think I know where we're gonna start. I'm not quite sure where this shit is gonna go. All right. So here we go. So tell me, kiddo, how's work these days? Dad. Same shit, different day, and as you said many a times, complaining don't make it better, right? Truer words never said. Truer words never said. So, whatever happened to that man of yours? Yeah, he left. He just decided I was too much for him to handle, and he left. Really? I never did like that motherfucker. How you holding up? It's tough, Dad. It's tough, but, you know, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger, right? Yeah, bullshit. Listen, I get it. It's tough. Job's fucking hard. Pussies can't handle it. It doesn't mean you're made of fucking steel. Shit hurts. I know it does. I can feel it. Yeah, Dad. Yeah, it does. But the stuff we do is important. So, it is what it is. Yeah, I suppose you're right. So tell me, how long's it been? 3 months. And I'm just now hearing about this shit? Been kind of busy, Dad. Remember Egypt? Try not to think about it. So, you still got that damn, pet? Pet at home? The thing that fucking stinks? The thing I thought you were gonna cook one night for dinner? Are you talking about the chinchilla? Yeah. You still got that son bitch? No. Alex took it. So not only you fucking leave, you took your fucking pet. You had that shit before him, right? Yeah, but it doesn't matter, Dad. Doesn't matter. Huh. Anyway. Alright, well, we gonna get fucked up tonight or we gonna talk work? What's on the fucking agenda? Well, originally it was just gonna be me and you just hanging out. But on the way here I got chirped. What? I didn't get a fucking chirp. Yeah, I got a chirp, Dad. I pulled out my device, showed it to him. He stared at me. Fuck. You know, technology keeps fucking changing. And I don't understand it. I really don't. I mean, 1 minute it's a fucking phone, then it's the fucking implants, and then it's that fucking thing. Yeah, I know, Dad. I just got used to the damn cell phone shit and all them apps and whatnot, and I tell you, kiddo, I tell you what, not all of us are fucking Aplex. Have that ability. You know what I mean? What did you say, Dad? Aplex. That's when motherfuckers know how to use all them stupid apps and shit, right? Are you making some shit up, Dad? Is that one of those? Fuck off. Fuck off. Just fuck off, then. Fuck it. You talked. I'm drinking. My dad motioned. Bartender Bill knew us both very well. Had the drink ready. Put it down. Carefully. In front of my father. He picked it up. Eyeballed it. Suspiciously. Held it up to the light. Sniffed it once. Tossed it into his mouth. Swished it twice. Savoring the flavor. And then put the glass down. Nodded. Another one. We gonna make it one of those nights? We'll make it however the fuck I want it. Another one. Just don't be fucking a cock-gobbler, okay? Yeah. No need for name calling. No need for name calling. I'll fucking get you what you need. Yeah, you're fucking better. Alright, so what was the chime about? Well, you're not gonna like it, Dad. He looked at me. Eyes narrowed. Why? Does it have a certain reason why I didn't get the chirp? Yeah. Fuck this. Spill it. I put the device down in front of my father. I had it opened to the target. He looked at it. His eyes widened. You know, baby, that's a fucking bad job right there. I know, Dad. We can deny it. We can say no. We could decline. Fuck me. New drink came. He caught Bill's arm. Bill, keep him coming, okay? Seriously. That bad of a job, huh? Yeah. Gonna be that bad of a fucking job. He walked away. I studied my father. He was tense. His shoulders like rock, granite. He moved with effort to grab the glass, toss it back. I saw him look down again, watching, gauging his reaction. They taught us how to read body language. They taught us how to observe a suspect, a subject, a person, a mark, a target, and see how they reacted under stress. My father was doing his damnedest to hide what he was feeling, but I knew him too well. Dad, talk to me. What do you want me to fucking say? It's bullshit. Well, it is a job, and we are assigned to it. We? I didn't get the fucking chirp. Read this, read the print. Read the print, Dad, right fucking there. I pointed. He looked at it, shook his head. Some bullshit. Some bullshit, baby girl. It's your fucking brother. I mean, granted, he's an asshole. The hedonistic son of a bitch. All he cares about is getting his fucking dick. You know. No, it's more than that, Dad. It's more than that. He's involved in some really bad shit. He's your fucking brother. Half-brother. I reminded him. He's still my fucking son. Yeah. What do you want to do? Oh, fuck. What I'd like to do is drink until I can't see anymore. Let me guess. There's a particular reason you called me to this bar. We come here from time to time, but we haven't been here for months. Why all of a sudden the urgency this bar? You know why, Dad. He sat stiff, glanced at the mirrors, surveyed the room once more, now with business eyes, not with recreational eyes. He saw a corner booth, somewhat obscured, darkened artificially. Then he nodded. Son of a bitch. Your brother's here. Yep. We don't have to do it, Dad. Yeah. Let me look at this again. He looked at the tablet once more. That's a lot of fucking money, kid. Yep. What do they want us to do? Tag and bag or done deal? Our choice. Well, it's pretty fucking obvious once we fuck with him. It's gonna be a bad deal. I mean, shit. You never tickle a sleeping dragon. Yeah, I know that, Dad. I'm letting you call the shots on this one. I don't know. This feels bad. When are we next? I mean, when does this shit end? Dad, click the file. Look what he's involved with. Fine. I watched as he read. His eyes widened a few times. Are you fucking shitting me? Nope. He tossed back another shot. Damn it. You know, some of this could be just circumstantial. Dad, there's kids involved. He looked again, shook his head. I raised his ass better than this shit. You did, but you know, Mom got him. Things went crazy. Yeah. Fuck. Well, how do you want to do it? I have a couple ideas, but I figured, he's your boy. Probably better you deal with it. We never did really get along. Yeah. I suppose you're fucking right. Alright, Naoko. I need for you. Go outside. Let me guess, everything's out there? Yep. Fine. Are we going with fucking call names, or are you just gonna call me Dad and I'm gonna call you baby girl? Call me whatever the fuck you want to call me. I don't know. I guess you can call me Wookolar. She laughed. Well then fuck. Call me Boo Boo Kitty Fuck then. Deal, Boo Boo. I got up, went outside, left the tablet. The air was cold outside. Very cold. There was something in the air. Didn't feel right. But this whole situation wasn't right. I felt bad putting my father in this position, but he had laid down a mandate years earlier. If any of us were to step outside the lines, colored outside the lines, he would be the one that would deal with us. Stepped outside. Black van was waiting for me. I got inside, took my seat, put a headset on, and I could see my father staring at the tablet. Mic check 1. Copy you. You know, this is some rookie ass shit, last second like this. Yeah, I know, Dad, but if I had told you all of this beforehand, would you have come? Fuck no. Exactly. Fine. Alright. Wookolar is approaching the target. Excuse me? I'm gonna have a conversation with him first. Dad, do you think that's a wise idea? No. But he's my son. Watched him get up. He positioned the tablet so I could see everything. Didn't need to do that. The whole place had already been wired. Months earlier. We had visuals of everything. My father walked over, stood at the edge of the booth, looked at the man who had been watching. So, son, room in here for your pop to sit? Yeah, Dad. Go ahead. Slide in. I watched my father. Took his position right at the edge of the booth. Not too far in, not too far out. Still accessible. His gun was still accessible to him if he reached for it. I saw my brother was leaning back, relaxed, with no care in the world, as if he had been touched by an angel. Cool man Luke. Yeah, Dad. So I assume Naoko was here for a reason? She didn't say hi. It's kind of rude, don't you think? Yeah. Listen, kid. I got a job to do. I need to talk with you about it. Oh, am I being invited into the job now, Dad? As many times as I tried to make you proud, as many times as I tried to be as good as Naoko. Shut the fuck up, boy, and listen to me. This is serious. I know the shit you've been doing. Yeah? Well, I had to do something to get your fucking attention. So that's what this shit is? All of this was to get my fucking attention? No. Maybe a little bit. But the fucking money, Dad. Holy shit, the money. You have no idea. Actually, kiddo, I do. In fact, I had a file I just finished reading. Some of the early estimations is your operations are netting at least 50 million a month. Yeah, that's pretty close. Pretty fucking close, Dad. So, let me ask you, old man, what are you gonna do about it? I figured I'd come over and try to reason with you. Dad, you do realize I've spent the better part of fucking 10 years building this fucking empire. What do you think? I'm just gonna walk away from it? Do you think I could just walk away from it? The minute I leave, somebody else would take up the reins and continue exactly what I'm doing. Probably worse. Yeah. You're not lying, son. I understand that. I also understand I told you a long time ago, no matter what you do, you be the very best at it. So are you? Am I what? The best. In human trafficking? Yes. Isn't that kind of a fucking weird question to ask? Well, it's kind of a weird situation. I'm debating whether or not to fucking kill my own son. At that, my brother stiffened. My dad threw it out. Cold, hard, sat on a table. Both of them were quiet. My heart began to race. I looked over. The support team was ready. 6 men, armed, ready to go. But I knew this had to be done by my father. I owed him that. Things went sideways. Then we'd step in. Not a moment sooner. My father motioned. Bartender came and brought the drinks. Sat it on a table. He took one shot glass, put it in front of my brother. Took the other and drank it. Motioned again. Bartender came back and brought 4 more shot glasses. Too good to drink with your old man? You know, Dad, last time I fucking drank with you, I couldn't barely fucking walk the next day. My head was pounding like a jackhammer. Yeah, it's always rough being a pussy. What that you said? Head pounding like a jackhammer? Goodness gracious. I thought I raised you tougher than that, boy. Fine. He took a glass, swished it around, savored it, stared at my dad, defiance in his eyes. There, fuckwhat. All right. Let's drink some more and we can continue talking about how we can defuse this whole fuck up that you found yourself in. Fine, Dad. They sat back, pounding wave after wave. The rest of the team looked at me confused, like, what the fuck? Are we doing this or are we not doing this? Is your dad just hanging out, fucking enjoying himself? I motioned for them to shut the fuck up and let my dad work. He threw back some more. My brother began to twitch a little. His body leaned this way and that, struggling. You know, Dad, it's funny. What's that? Us, sitting here, drinking. You know, the last time we did this was what? 10 years ago? Yeah, something about that. You know, Mom warned me about you. Said you're a very evil man. Nah, I'm not gonna deny what your mother said. She knew me better than anybody else on this fucking planet. Yeah, she said you were evil fuck, but you always respected her and never once laid a hand on her. Well, that's not entirely true, son, otherwise you wouldn't be here. Both men chuckled and laughed. I shook my head. What the fuck was my dad doing? You know, son, I love you. I really do. But, again, are you the very best at what you do? I guess you could say that, Dad. I'm in my own little corner. I'm a small operator, though. Very small. So you know others. My brother's eyes narrowed. I know a lot, Dad. Hmm. Don't suppose maybe you can come to the winning side, work with us. Maybe we can hands off on your little corner and you get us some bigger fish? Dad, Dad, there's honor among thieves. If I were to snitch, would you respect me? The old man chuckled, leaned. He was getting comfortable, more relaxed. Shook his head. I suppose I wouldn't. I suppose I wouldn't. So you're saying you're top dog in your little small pond, huh? Yeah, Dad, I am. You enjoy what you do? No, I don't. But like I said, the money's good. Well, I'm just wondering because you sell little kids. How's that affect your sleep at night? I mean, I kill people. Some nights it's hard to sleep. Hell, if I had to kill you, it'd be really hard to sleep for a long time. But I'm curious, how are you sleeping selling children? Does it bother you? My brother got very uncomfortable, shifting in his chair, body tightening up, jaw clenching, flexing. He blinked his eyes a couple of times and shook his head as if to shake off some fogginess that had peered around his mind. You know, Dad, in the beginning, to be completely honest with you, it was hard. I'd look at these kids, and I'd look at these evil fucks that would buy these kids. And at first it bothered me. First kid I sold was a horrible nightmare. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? And then I got paid. And then the next shipment and the next, and it just kept getting bigger and bigger. The same with the guns. At first I wondered, where are these guns going? Who's gonna get killed? Is it bad people? Good people? And then it occurred to me, Dad, who gives a fuck? I mean, we believe in God, right? Right, Dad? We believe in the Almighty Heavenly Father. At that, my father stiffened up a little. My brother knew his buttons. My father knew his as well. Yes, your mother also believed in the Heavenly Father. Or did you forget? That was one of the reasons she left me. She couldn't stand by while her husband would commit one of the ultimate sins and kill in cold blood. What would your mother think about what you do now? You think Mom would approve of your shit? Does she know? He sat back, thought about it for a second. Bit down hard. He wanted to throw something back quickly. This suddenly had gotten very interesting. I realized what my father was doing. My father was trying to get a full grasp of the scope and work that my brother was doing, his son was doing. Interesting. Go, Dad, go. Yes, Mom knows. Shit, it was Mom who did the first introduction to my first client. Oh, shit, your mother has the audacity to call me a evil fucker. Well, Dad, some of the clients that she and I service, well, let's just say some of these men are your boss's bosses. He said that, expecting a reaction from my father, which none came. My father simply nodded. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, a lot of those cocksuckers are fucking evil as shit. They like playing with little kids. I've been known this. And you didn't kill them? Nope. Why? Because they weren't on my little fucking device. Look, let me get something straight. I think you understand this, kid. When I kill, it's not for pleasure. It's a job. It's what I'm paid to do. And I'm, unfortunately, very fucking good at it. Well, I'm paid to sell children and guns. And I'm very good at it, Dad. Hmm, I see. I guess in some ways the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, homeboy. I guess not, Pop. Slam back another shot. Father leaned back, heavy weight on his shoulders. He waited. So your mother knows everything, huh? Yep. And my boss's bosses are your guys' customers. Yep. Which means basically, in some ways, I really shouldn't be touchable. And yet here I am, with an order to either tag and bag you, bring you in, or tag and bag you, put you in the ground. So what's it gonna be, Dad? Well, I do love you, son. And I am sorry. I blame myself for this. Maybe if I had been the man I should have been, I could have helped you avoid this path. Oh, fucking boo-hoo, Dad. Save me the sanctimonious bullshit. Okay? Fuck off. I made my choices. I'm a big boy. I know exactly what it... I was startled and jumped. I hadn't even seen my father move. He had 12 shots in him. 12. He had been sitting for 25 minutes. And yet he moved so fluidly, so quickly, so abruptly. The shot hit my brother in the ocular cavity, blowing the back of his head out. He died instantly. My father sat there, calmly. He put the gun on the table, took a breath, looked back. Bill met his eyes, nodded. There were some screams, a few people scurrying to get out of the establishment. My father didn't make a move. He sat there, waiting. I motioned for the team. We all went in. I walked in, stared at my father, stared at my dead brother. Cold. No emotion. No feelings. I stared at my dead brother the same as somebody would stare at a cockroach that was laying dead on the floor. But my father, my heart broke for him. His eyes welled up, filled with water, fighting to be released. But yet, by force of will, he held it in his eyes. I stared at my father. Dad, you okay? No, I fucking am not. So what's next? There's some shit I need to take care of. Um, you gonna do that tonight? Yeah. He got up, walked over to the bar, leaned over, grabbed a bottle, stood up, stared at me, nodded. Don't follow me, kiddo. Where I'm going, you don't want to go. Dad, no. I'm serious. But no. And he walked out. One of the team members came to me. What do we do now? Clean the scene, pack the body, bring it in. They're going to want to hook it up to the scanners. There might be some information still in the head. At least whatever part of the brain is left. Understood. He walked out. My phone rang. I answered it. Hello. Was the job done? Yes, sir. There is another chime coming your way. It needs to be dealt with immediately. Okay. I looked down. The phone vibrated. There was another message there. I swiped it over to the tablet, which was still sitting on the bar, walked over, retrieved it, and then stood there, staring. The image of my father stared back at me. I hit the deny button instantly. No fucking way. There was no way I was taking my own dad out. Fuck that shit. After what he just did, this was a cruel fucking joke. Somebody was playing some fucking games here. I called back and waited. Is there a problem? Yeah, are you out of your fucking mind? You know what my father just did, right? Yeah, and I know exactly what your father is going to go do right now. It needs to be dealt with. And you guys didn't consider this before the kill order and everything else? Something's going on here. Some bullshit. So, that's a no then. Yeah, that's a big fat fucking no. Fine, it would be still dealt with. We thought you'd rather be the one. Put it this way. You're gonna send somebody after my father, you better send 7 of them. 'Cause if I catch the fucker, I'm putting him down myself. No, you will not. Yes, I fucking will. Hung up the line. Tossed the phone off in the distance. Son of a bitch. Okay. So Dad just found out. Ah, shit. He's going for Mom. Ran out. Jumped in the van. Tore off. I knew exactly where my father was going. Figured I'd beat him there. I drove like the world depended on me being there. Truth be told, I was just about to go save a fucking horrible, horrible woman. But in doing so, I was hoping I'd be able to save my father at the same time. I got to the mansion, got to the front door. To my surprise, it had already been kicked in. How the hell did my father beat me here? I shrugged. I could hear voices, angry voices inside. I rushed in, and there it was. My father, standing toe to toe with his ex-wife, gun raised at her forehead, her with a defiant look on her face, screaming, "Fuck you! Do it! Do it, you piece of shit!" Can't believe you were the one that recruited the boy. Believe it, shit fuck. I saw my father begin to twitch. When I was a kid growing up, sometimes my dad would tickle me, and we'd roughhouse or we'd spar or whatever. We had come up with a keyword, a safe word, something that instantly would diffuse the situation. I suddenly blurted it, hoping that it would work. "Boogaloo, Dad! Boogaloo!" He paused. "I fucking told you not to come here. I got a chirp, Dad. I'm supposed to take you down." "Then do it." "What?" "Do it. I got one job left to do, and you do yours." "Dad, this is bullshit." Yeah. It is. But just do it. Otherwise, you'll be on the fucking list next. And I couldn't live with myself if something happened to you. Now leave, baby girl, or do what you're supposed to do. Because you know somebody's coming right now. Either you do it, or you walk away. "Dad, you need to BAM!" Fuck. Again. Clean shot. She dropped like a sack. "Dad, are you fucking serious?" "Cleaning shop, kiddo. Truth be told, I should have done this shit a long time ago. But I was young. And now, I'm old." "Yeah, okay, Dad. You're fucking old, but this is getting out of hand. That was not sanctioned. Somebody's gonna be really upset about that." "Yeah, I know. I get that. But it had to be done. Now, if you're gonna decide to do what you need to do, I'm not gonna stop you." He walked down, stood in front of me, handed me his pistol. "Besides," he smiled at me, "if you do it, I know it'll be quick." "Dad, I'm not gonna do that." "Okay, good. Raised you right. Come on, let's ransack this bitch's spot real quick because I need another name before this night is done." Oh, we're not finished, Dad? Nope. There's one more fucking name I need. I knew exactly what he was talking about. So you think there is one particular person, Dad? You think there's just one? Nope. I think there's a whole shit ton of these little cocksuckers. But you know what? I'd be happy with one. I think one would probably settle the score real fucking nice. What do you think, kiddo? Fuck it. I guess. What are we looking for? You know what we're looking for. I did. Instinctively, I went to the study. He went upstairs. He knew her just as well as she knew him. He went upstairs, was gone for 10 minutes, whistled. I met him back at the bottom of the stairs and he smiled. You're not gonna fucking believe this shit. I got not one name, but I got 65 fucking names. What? Yep. What are you gonna do? I think it's time you and I retire and take up some retirement fun. Dad, are you seriously talking about hunting these men down? You got a better idea, kiddo? I thought about it for a second. Well, Dad, as I led him into the kitchen, going into the fridge, I fished out some Gatorade and I threw him too. What the fuck is this? As much fucking alcohol as you pounded earlier, you're gonna need the fucking electrolytes. So, I gotta make sure you're gonna be on top of your game because after this shit, they're gonna fucking hunt us same time that we're hunting them. Well, I always said if I had to go out, I wanted to go out with my baby girl. At least we'll be hunting together, right? I suppose you're right, Dad. Love you, kid. Love you too. We headed out, neither one of us knowing how far we'd get on that list. But we knew the men on that list, they were powerful. This was not going to be easy. All right, done deal. Finished. Call me Boo Boo Kitty Fuck, head pounding like a jackhammer, Aplex, Chinchilla, touched by an angel, body language, never tickle a sleeping dragon, Boogaloo, Hedonistic, Electrolytes, Wookolar, and Cock-gobbler. Okay, got them in there. And this one is opened up to possibly being a series called the 65. So, 65. Let me make a note of this. It was pretty sloppy in some ways, but I think with a rewrite that could be cleaned up tremendously. And there were several parts of the story that I really enjoyed. Once the father had gotten all the information that he needed from his son, I was thinking he could try to poison him. That was the route I was considering. But then I figured, fuck it. Really show how badass this dude is. Get a bunch of fucking alcohol in him and still have him be able to pop off a shot in mid fucking stream and startle his own daughter, who was also part of it, right? And then, just making it really fucked up scenario. So the only thing I had was for my notes was dad and daughter, and the daughter's name was Naoko 26. That's all I had. I didn't really have an idea where it was gonna go. The shit just kind of just went. So that is gonna be it. I don't really know what I'm gonna call this particular story, but I think this is gonna be part of a story called the 65. And I think that's going to be the 65 series. And I think that's going to be kind of interesting. I have no idea what I'm going to name the dad. I think I'm going to make this a little bit more futuristic. I think this is going to take place probably, I don't know, 100 years from now. Make the technology a little bit more pervasive. Shit, this thing keeps fucking freezing. I don't know if you guys are even hear this. I did a stream yesterday where it froze like this, and then it just abruptly came back in. So we just had a freeze. Um, so to recap, I think I'm gonna call this the 65 series. I didn't really know where I was gonna go, and I like the idea of father and daughter going and extracting out some revenge and going after human trafficking and some other stuff. This was something that probably stemmed from a bunch of conversations. My daughter's doing a research paper on it. My other daughter's doing a research paper on it. I guess here in Utah specifically, there's a lot of human trafficking shit going on. So anyway, I think I'm gonna put this in the future, about 100 years from now, where we'll have a little bit more interesting technology, and different private sector groups that do work for some of the larger organizations. And so I think that's what we're going to end up doing with this storyline, having some fun with it. But anyway, okay, counting the mom and son shouldn't be the 67. Well, shit, you know, can go to the 69, but 65 just kind of has a cool sound to it. So maybe the list is there's well, no, because the list that he actually found had 65 names on it. That's why I was going with the 65. There's more people involved, obviously. It's not like the mother and son would have been the only ones who would have been doing it. There would be a whole organization behind it that they'd have to contend with and deal with as well. So, in any event, I think this is going to be super bloody, super crazy. But having a father daughter dynamic would be kind of fun. I mean, we see some of those types of things in certain shows. Like even when you watch like Blacklist, for example, there's kind of a some of my favorite episodes in there is when they actually are working together and they are operating like a father and a daughter, right? But I thought it was kind of interesting her reaction to seeing her brother, her half brother, dead, right? So it's kind of like, wow, how bad was their relationship? So there could be some interesting things that I can do from a family dynamic point of view. But anyway, that's going to be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for coming in and throwing a bunch of cool keywords at me. So again, those keywords: call me boo boo kitty fuck, head pounding like a jackhammer, Aplex, Chinchilla, touched by an angel, body language, never tickle at sleeping dragon, Boogaloo, Hedonistic, Electrolytes, Wookolar, and Cock-gobbler. So yeah, kind of Kill Bill-esque. Yeah, a little bit. So that's going to be it for now. Anyway, thanks, guys. And I will see you motherfuckers next week. All right. That's it. Thank you guys for participating in the show. The podcast will be up shortly. Again, if you want to support the channel, feel free to go buy me a cup of coffee or go to Amazon.com. Check out one of my books. I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised. Also, you can go to Real-Time Storytime.com. That's where all of the old episodes are. You can also see the podcast on Spotify as well as Apple and Droid pod repositories. That's it. Feel free to share this, like it, all that jazz, and I will see you guys next Sunday. Thanks.